Hi, I'm Red. You're watching Gravy Belt. Today we're putting together my Quaife Sequential all-wheel drive. So in the last video you saw the unboxing. It's been a couple weeks. Sorry for the delay, guys. You know, I've been trying to get the other parts I need to complete it, like the diff, and then also I needed the transfer gear because this one's going to be all-wheel drive, obviously, because it's going to my all-wheel drive EM2. And then just a couple of little random things. The brand new case literally came empty, so we had to put bearings and seals and magnets and all that good stuff. So I also did some research, found out what I need to do to put this together because, I mean, yeah, most of it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's a few little things that you have to make sure that you get correct. I spoke with the distributor in the UK, and he gave me some pointers. And he also mentioned that most of the time when people have failures with these transmissions, it's because of poor assembly. A few things that I'll touch on so you guys will know, but I would highly recommend taking this to a professional. Unless you really know what you're doing, you know, it's a pretty expensive transmission to leave to a novice. So I'm going to start assembling this, and we will see how it goes and see it at least move. Today it's not going in the car, but next time it will, and you guys will see it in action. So check it out. Okay, so like any K-series transmission, the first thing to go in is the diff. This is a wave track unit, all-wheel drive version. They're all like that now. They have dual drilled pattern, so use the threaded holes for the two-wheel drive, and the ones that don't have threads are for the all-wheel drive. As you can see, we have the regular ring gear, and then we have the transfer gear. So this is from the Quaife transmission. This is just a factory one that we're going to use with the factory transfer case. So this is ready to go. Just gotta take this bad boy, drop it in. Sometimes you gotta finesse it a little bit. Don't want to get your fingers caught. Here, let me give it a little. There you go. And one of the things I did while I was waiting on parts is on the other side of the transmission, on the Quaife piece, there's a shim right here. So I already measured for this shim, and I ordered the appropriate one from the dealership. You need anywhere from 0 to 4 thousandths clearance. Normally in the transmission you always have to, you also have to measure for the main shaft, but with this transmission you do not. So this is the only thing we have to measure, and that one's already ready to go. It's a very tight clearance, and it should work just fine. And unlike a regular transmission, we don't actually put the shift forks on the shafts when we install them. We put them after. So let me see. We need to grab the shims, and I spoke with the guy from Quaife, and you use the factory shim with the conical spring, and you just install that like factory onto the main shaft. But before we put these on, I spoke about this earlier, there's a built-in cuff in the transmission. So that's going to go right here. So we have to remove the fifth gear stuff from the main shaft and the counter shaft, and then we will be installing that again later. So that stuff is going to come off right there, like that. And then this one is already missing a couple pieces, so this one is going to come off. Just like that. So, just take these bad boys, put them together. Let me grab these, don't want to pinch your fingers. There we go. And then, jack this up. So, this goes in here like that. Let me grab something. Put the transmission a little bit more flat. There we go. Okay. So now that these shafts are in there, now we got to work on, I'm not really sure what this is called. Essentially, this piece is how the sequential works. So when this spins, it moves the shift forks into different positions. So if you want to see the main one, or the one we can see right now, this is for the reverse gear, and when you turn it, see, That's kind of how it works. And then we're going to put the shift forks for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5th once we put the case on. Oops. So if you come over here, Nelson, this thing right here, it uses these dowels or pieces, and then this thing just fits right into there like that. And then it uses some existing bolt holes. Let me grab these from the container. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 short ones and 2 long ones. Yeah, the long ones go right here. And these come with lock washers, so you don't have to worry about Loctiting this. You can if you want to, it's not gonna hurt nothing. All right, so I got the shift assembly, whatever you want to call it, in. Put these existing bolts, gonna tighten these down. I mean, try to do it a little bit around so you don't bind anything. These are pretty much keyed, so can't really mess it up too much. And then just give it a little extra by hand. Get this bad boy tight. We're not gonna have to take this back off because I'm gonna do a dry fit. We're gonna make sure everything works. And then once I do that, then we're gonna do full assembly, okay? Okay, so you just gotta use a stock reverse. Put that bad boy in there, like always, line it up with that piece. And then as you can see, so that's how reverse works. Okay, so before you put this bad boy together, come over here, Nelson, look over my shoulder. Okay, so there's, unlike a normal K-series transmission where first and second's on the counter shaft, and then the 3rd to 4th synchro's on the main shaft, and 5th and 6th, they're all right here. And then it uses a main shaft right here. I'm probably gonna put it in like this. So, but I can't put it in right now. Well, actually I can. But what I'm gonna do is put the shift forks in first. There's actually 2 different kinds. Gotta kind of compare them. So, oh yeah, here we go. So we got one, and then yeah, you can see where the corners are scalloped. So these go right here. Okay, and like I said, the programming of the transmission, see, it goes into
that channel.
Yeah, exactly. It follows the channel. So, yeah, see right here, and this one goes right there. So when I put it down, and then I'm going to take the shaft and put it all the way through, but this one goes for 5th gear, and it goes on the other side of this piece. So, got to put that on there first, and we can stab it in. Okay, so I pulled the back cover off. As you can see, we got the 2 bearings. They're gonna ride on these sleeves right here. They're already installed, so let's put this bad boy in and then see how she fits. Damn, like a glove, Nelson.
Yeah.
Much easier. And then I'm just gonna throw a couple bolts in here just to hold everything together. Okay. And then if you want to look down in here, you can see the hole for the shaft. But what we are going to do right now, okay, so here's 5th gear. It's gonna go right there. Okay. And then the 5th gear is gonna go right there. Then this goes on top. And this tightens right here, just like that. Easy peasy. And this piece goes right there. That's for the slider. And you know, most of the other pieces, all the words went up. So we're gonna keep that trend going. And then this piece goes right here onto there. This is for the dogs. And then remember to put that piece in there. Now the tricky part. However, there's access hole right here so I can touch those pieces with my finger if I'm having trouble. So this little bad boy. There we go. Look at that. Give a little love tap. Dude, that went in super easy. And then these little pieces right here are gonna lock into the top. These are like the bearing races right here. Here, check this out, Nelson. See? Those bearing races go right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I can get these on. But like I said, we're just doing a dry fit. I'm not gonna tighten these just yet. Maybe we'll give it a little UGA. What do you think, Nelson?
Yeah, I think so.
So this one, fortunately, still uses a 36 mil. But this one, I had to buy a special socket, 1 3/4 inch. So, like I said, we're not torquing them yet. We're just doing a dry fit. So I'm gonna give it a little UGA. There you go. Man, look at how nice this transmission spins, dude.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
nice.
You know what? We could probably just do it right here, just like this. So, now I gotta grab the shifter assembly. Okay. Let's see if we can actually see inside this transmission, dude. Oh my god, this is heavy. Okay, come here. Let me get the flashlight. Okay. So, right here, when you're shifting the transmission, this piece right here moves back and forth and it has little teeth. And those teeth grab, can you see those little posts inside there?
Yep.
And then that's how it shifts to the different gears. So, to put this thing together, we have to slip it inside. There we go. And then this one goes on the other side. Yeah. There we go. Let me throw a couple bolts in here just to hold it in, so we can at least test it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we want to fully test this in case we have any issues. And then, yeah, I think the little ones. There we go. The little one goes on the top. The big one, I believe, goes on the bottom. It's out, dude. Okay. So it'd be clockwise, so it'd be spinning this way. So come over here. See, the diff is not moving, so we're in neutral. So if we would go in reverse, see? That's reverse. And then yeah, you know what? Probably gonna have to put the detent. So I'm just going to mock this up right now. go. Okay. There's neutral again. I think that's first. Oh, there's neutral. There we go, there we go. There you can see that spinning. Oh my God. Ooh, that's difficult. Ready? All right, so, no, other way. Yeah, because the engine turns clockwise. Okay, so, as you can see, we're in neutral right now. Okay, let me put this out of the way. We're in neutral right now, so we're testing the gears. Okay, so if we were going forward, the diff would spin the same direction, but we're gonna go back, so you see how it's spinning backwards? That's reverse. There's neutral. There's first. There's second. Come on. There's third. There's fourth. And then watch. When this drops, that's fifth. There. There's fifth. Yeah, the detent's not adjusted right, so that's why we're having a little bit of issues. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Neutral. And then there's neutral. Woo! That was difficult, but we tested it out. It seems to run good. What do you think, Nelson?
Yeah, smooth.
Ready to go. So, okay. So we're going to strip this down. We're going to put some silicone and then tighten it for the last time. And then I'm going to show you guys how to adjust this detent. So, like I said before, it's extremely important. We have to Loctite, torque, and stake these. So, recommend using blue Loctite. I like the little glue stick. You know, it just makes it so much easier. So, throw some of this jism on there. There we go. Very important. We do not want these moving because it'll just eat the transmission alive.
I think that went.
Okay.
That's it.
Ooh. Oh my God. There we go. You feeling better now?
I'm just getting all the silicone off my hands. Get that in my clothes and that's it.
Ha! That one was 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Pain in my ass. Now, what we gotta do is now we have to stake the nuts. So, gotta get a punch. Here, Nelson, come here. Hold that right there. I don't wanna be banging on the transmission. Here, I want that thing to absorb the impact.
Right there by the
Oh,
jack.
there it is. Okay. Stake it just like you would stake an axle nut. Is it moving, Nelson? Okay. Now we have to do the other one. Look, it's right there. So you gotta be opposite.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. These are Loctited and staked. So now this thing is ready.
Good.
Okay. Now we need to adjust the D10. Also another very important part. So what happens is every time the barrel moves, it pushes against this. And then if you look inside here, so you have the flat spot and then you have the spike. So what you have to do is we're gonna hold this with the spiked end and then we're gonna tighten it all the way and then back it out 90 degrees. And that's how you adjust this thing. So, okay. So, we're gonna adjust this all the way down. Until the bottom. Oops. It moved on me. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now it's being held. Okay, let's try that again. As you can see, the spike is right there in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna bottom this out. Okay, bottomed out, and then we have to loosen it 90 degrees. And then it should shift a lot. It should shift a lot smoother now. Just tighten this thing. it doesn't need to be like super crazy, just as long as it's not going to come undone. And as you can see, see?
Yeah.
See? It pops real nice now.
Right.
See? Let's find neutral. There's neutral. So, it turns real nice now. It should, like he explained, it should just kind of get over the ridge and just kind of fall into gear. So, that's what we need. Everything's in, everything's tested. Time to close her up. It's not too difficult. All the stuff, it fits so tightly on this transmission. I guess if you wanted to torque these, probably 18 pounds. Okay. Then the shifter goes in. I've got to put the other side on. And these little funny little short head pieces go in. Let me I got the other one sitting on my toolbox. We'll go grab those right now. But they're all, some of the bolts are slightly different, so I just want to make sure they all go in the right place. Okay. Okay, this one goes on the front. Oh, not good. I gotta get the Allen wrench back. And the nice thing about this transmission, it's reversible. So you can actually take these and then switch them for, like, if you have a Lotus or an MR2, where this would be in the back of the car. So, I think this thing is finished. Woo! That was a mission.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we already went through the gears, and we got this thing pretty much going good. It's probably going to loose up a little bit once you actually drive it. So since this one's all-wheel drive, transfer case goes right in here. You can see these gears. So I think we're golden, dude.
Nice.
So, alright, so the Quaife Sequential is done. Gonna put this thing in soon enough. I still have some stuff to do with the EM2. As you can see, the turbo's off. I'm gonna get that thing rebuilt. And then I'm also gonna be working on a new engine harness. So, yeah, some good stuff coming. Gonna get this bad boy in there. And we're gonna rip it. So, I'll see you guys next time.